Alright then, folks, hello there, and welcome to this new game. Yes. So, if you don't know, a while ago I started playing this one game called Gundam Breaker, which is basically a Gunpla game, where you get to build Gundam and murder a bunch of simulated enemies. Like every other Gundam game. Except for this one, you get to make weird stuff, which was cool. It was kind of the customization system I wanted in MS Saga. Of course, that game was made like 10 years ago, and they finally learned a thing. And I eventually meant to play 2, but I got really sick and just couldn't record for about 2.5 weeks. And then recently, I've just not been feeling it. So I never got around to it. I did actually record the first episode of Gundam Breaker 3. Actually, the first 4 episodes. But because I imported all my stuff from Gundam Breaker 1, it was really easy and I was very bored with it. So you guys are probably never going to see it. But yeah, so we are now over onto this new system, which, yes, that is my PSN in the top right. If you want to, you can add me, I don't mind. Though, if I am playing this, or Crossfire, or Senki, don't bother me, because I am probably recording. I don't play those games on my own. And if you do keep bothering me while I'm playing one of those games, I will ban you. Just forewarning. And I'm too lazy to edit these days, so yeah, it's probably just going to happen immediately, and I'll have to re-record the whole episode. But anyway, we now have Gundam Breaker 3, and I started this up to change the volume and sound settings and stuff to go to the main menu. There's actually a story to this, or something like that, and it's like anime and shit. So I might actually have to edit this one, which will suck. But yeah. So, yeah, the English version is coming out on May 28th for Indonesia, Malaysia, and other places. So I'm likely going to have that ordered. Actually, I've already pre-ordered it. And I'll have that delivered, and I'll play the English version when it comes out. But for now, I wanted to play this. Plus, you know, it came out yesterday, and views are still doing amazing on it. So, I have to get over that gap. Totally not doing it so I can write off my taxes. That's ridiculous. But anyway, we shall begin. Besides that, anything in-game I'll try to explain to you. I have played it a little bit just because I was skipping through the first cutscene and found out that it was the game. We're near that now. The control scheme is a lot better than the last one, though. Or at least a lot better than 1. I didn't play much of 2, so I don't really remember how it controlled. But yeah. Anyway, let us begin. Dun 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 dun. Barbatos. Oh, I do have a card for Zeta and a card for Barbatos, but I'm not using it. Oh, also recording is paused. Or blocked. If I do end up having to cut this, I will, but likely you'll get to see the opening. And I'm not importing my save from 2. They gave me the option last time, and I told them not to, so let's hope it remembered that. Because if we come out in Hot Pink Dragoon Strike Freedom, then it didn't. But my Hot Pink my Strike Freedom was sexy as fuck. Oh, hey, I'm not supposed to, like, record this. My bad. Sorry, people. Video's over. No. Okay. So yeah, basically I said no. Creepy.
ちゃんとチェックしてんだよ。
インフォちゃんにチェックさせんな。人間にはミクロ単位の操作なんてできるんだよ。
ロボットにできるのは 100% までだよ。人間だけが限界を超えて 120% の力を。
聞いたことあるセリフで煙巻いてんじゃねえ。ちくしょう、覚えてろよ。
また来いよ。
私もシミュレーター見に行くよ。先ほど初めてのお客様がシミュレーターに入りました。そろそろプレイが始まる頃です。本当？
Alright, so if you're wondering story-wise, basically it's the plot of Try, just with different characters. I'm not really going to explain the story much because the English version's coming out. And if I'm really wrong, I don't want people to tell me I'm really wrong. But I probably am. But yeah. So, the game is simple, you know. You attack with square for light attack, triangle for heavy attack. R2 is machine gun? Or ranged weapon. This game is very, very, very melee focused, so you will almost never actually have to use your machine gun. I like starting with it, but that's just me. Generally, you don't even, you never need to touch it, and you can just leave it unupgraded if you want. I usually pick bazookas or sniper rifles, something that hits really hard in the beginning, and I only have to fire once. Also, they added in gun tanks in this one, so if you watched my original series, Franku shall be reborn. It will happen. Also, some GMs. That looks... In the background, that's a Musai? Missing... Like, they didn't eject the Co-Musai, but it's just kind of stuck in the ground in a really weird angle. But yeah, so we're apparently on Von Braun. Or Granada, because Von Braun was neutral in the One-Year War. But yeah, if you notice, our starting mobile suit is, in fact, a GM3. In the first game, you start in a GM. In the second game, you start in this weird Gundam GM2 kit bash kind of thing, which was really cool. I really liked that, because not starting with a Gundam was kind of stupid in the first one. And in this one, we start with the GM3, with a bunch of 3s on it. I don't know why, I just really like that. It's really clever. And we're fighting a bunch of Federation suits, like that Gundam, the GMs, and the gun cannons. You probably all know what that is. If not, go watch Girian's Greed. There's a lot of it. Something like 200 episodes already. But hey, we just got a GM backpack. Okay, so when we knock parts off of bodies, occasionally they'll drop, and we'll get plans to build suits of our own. So, like, if I wanted, I could stick GM parts on this. But because this game has stat focus, I'll likely have to keep this GM3 for quite a while, because its stats will just be better. I also don't think there's a block button in this one, which is kind of disappointing, because I like that in the other one. Never mind, there's a block button. It's the same button as the last one, too. I just didn't try. So, if you're wondering why I keep doing the same attack, it's basically heavy, light, heavy, and it used to knock all the parts off of people in the first game. So, I'm just doing it, like, on instinct. I don't actually mean to do it. But yeah. My heavy attack is generally always knocking them into the air. Generally I'll avoid stats just because of how I play this game. I just do weird shit because it's fun. I don't really bother with stats, but when I do main story and stuff, I'll try to have the best suit I can. Just because not doing it would bother me. Yeah, so we've killed enough enemies to where we get to proceed. We go through these giant portals so it can load another stage. It's not actually that hardware intensive, even though it's making my PS4 chug like hell. Also, I don't even know what kind of sword we have. I think it's one of the ones from 00, so I know almost nothing about it. But we have the Mark II's backpack, we have we have Gundam legs, or they might be GM custom legs, I can't tell. We have a Gundam shield because of the cross. The GM one wouldn't have that. We have Mark II arms, a GM3 head, and I think a GM3 body. No, actually, I think this is a GM2 body. But we have a GM3 head. And also, our thrusters on the bottom work. And this is in 1080, which the other games were only in 720. Which is nice. Which means I can record in full resolution and not feel bad. It's not in 60 FPS, though, if you're wondering. It's only in, like, 28-ish. With drops occasionally to, like, 15. And that is a Char Zaku. I want that. I want the Johnny Ridden one more, but personal opinion and all. I don't know if we'll do any weird Zaku stuff in this one. I did a lot of weird Zaku stuff in the first one, which was fun. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think I'll do it again just because I've already done it. I probably won't build a Dom either then. Just because if we're not going to do anything weird with a Zaku, why would we do anything weird with a Dom? Actually, I did weirder stuff with a Dom, the last one. Woo. Die, Char, die with a machine gun. Oh, also, if this game's anything like the first one, the Char Zaku is actually worse than the regular Zaku. No explanation why, it just is. And that's a Zaku 2 backpack. I need to check if I have any EX abilities. I haven't done that yet. You occasionally get special abilities that just do cool things like this. That isn't that cool, but it does a lot more damage, so we'll use it. We also have one that repairs us. If you look in the bottom right, we have a health bar. At this point in the game, we're kind of ignoring it, because I think we're really high level for the very beginning, for whatever reason. Also, L1 disengages targeting, which, that used to be L3, which kind of worked for the game, but L1 just doesn't. Whoops. And yeah, EX actions recharge after a little while. See, we could use it again. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. I do really like the controls in this one. It might be the new controller, but it feels a lot smoother than it did in the last game. Like, it was kind of choppy in the last one. In this one, it just works. Might also be from being used to the motions already, but I want to say it's the game. Yeah, and there's this one. Oh, I can't make the touchscreen light up. That's cool. I need to check sound levels. It's that one? Okay, yeah, they're already at how I like them. Never mind. I changed these last time, and I didn't know if it would keep over. But that's what I have it at right now, so it's not utterly loud. I might be horrendously loud, but that's because I haven't edited yet. Also, that's a Zeong. That's a new type mobile suit. Normally, we'd want to destroy that, because Char or Lala would be piloting it. But right now, that's not important. But that means we can get Zeong parts, which is badass. Unless it's like that other game where there are just units you couldn't get. I.e. the Nobel Gundam, because fuck that. You don't want to know how much I grinded for that fucker. I wanted my Sailor Moon, damn it. And that looked like a Shin Matsunaga Zaku. It's white, so it has to be the Shin one, right? No one else had a white Zaku. Is that a Zuda, actually? Okay, we get a Zudo. Because I know they added the Zuda and the Gaian into the game. We're building both of those. Hot pink Zuda sounds badass. Ooh, and an enemy's approaching. It is a... the first boss? Oh... Okay, it dropped a bunch of plastic, which isn't very useful for me, but... I want it. That's a Gerbera Tetra, I want it. Or at least most of a Gerbera Tetra. Okay, we want to avoid it being able to reconnect with its parts, because that's how stuff used to drop. I don't know if it still does, but we want to avoid that if we can. Okay, did anything else drop that I'm missing? I hope I got some Gerbera parts. That'd be awesome. I think I can check? No, I can't check. But yeah, definitely Gundam legs, Mark II arms. Our name is Gundam Breaker 3. Our mobile suit's name is Gundam Breaker 3. I find that funny. A GM2 body, I think, and a GM3 head. No idea what the gun is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm terrible at those things. Oh, wait, what? They dropped an EX action, and this one does 2,000% of our DPS. I hope this is the big laser beam one, because I use that one all the time. But yeah, we have a machine gun EX action. That's pretty cool. Got 2 Heat Hawks from the Zaku 2. GM body. Not all that useful. We'll build it, though, because we want the experience. Gerbera arms! Yes! We will have Gerbera Tetra arms in the very beginning. My life is complete. I am in love. Dom version Kai, Kai, I don't even know what those are. Is that Dryzen? No. Yeah, that's a Dryzen, isn't it? Right under data. Oh no, those are, yeah, dumb legs. Never mind. Misreading that. And then Aritoru. Oh, Altron backpack. That's cool. And a Sazabi shield. My god, I'm getting my favorite suits in the very beginning. I love it. And plastic. Hey, we got some plastic. Who would have guessed? I guess the machine, like, ejects plastic. Oh, no. Oh, shit. I just sold everything. Fuck. Fucking fuckity fucks. Her name's Misa.
この辺じゃ見ない顔だけど、どこかのチームに入ってるの？え、入ってない？これは好都合。私の地元は小さな商店街なんだけど、駅前に百貨店ができてからお客さんが減っちゃってね。タイムズユニバースって聞いたことあるでしょ？え、知らないの？百貨店だけじゃなくていろんな事業をやってる外国のすごく大きな会社。最近は宇宙事業にも参入してるらしいよ。
Hear that?
まあそのタイムズユニバース百貨店が駅前にできて、うちの商店街のお客さんみんな取られちゃったんだ。
Okay.
そこで私は商店街の名前でガンプラチームを作って商店街の宣伝をしようと思いついたってわけ。
So let's make a really bad joke.
つまり我が綾と商店街ガンプラチームに君をスカウトしたいんだよ。
This is basically Bandai's super wet dream. Like, super, super wet.
いや、おかえり。
あのね、父さん、紹介したい人がいるの。
ああ、チームメンバー見つかったのかい？
あのさ、もっと君はまさか娘のゆるさん表に出ろとかないの？
ないよ。すまないね君。強引に誘われたんだろう。ミサの父の雄一です。よろしくね。ところでもうすぐタウンカップが始まるだろう。参加登録しておいたよ。
そうだった。まずはタウンカップ優勝目指して頑張ろう。それとこれからよろしく。
I want to knife this chick. Just like a K-bar right through the eye would make me feel so good. What the fuck? Yay, we start in the real world now. This is a VR simulation. We are not Kaishiden anymore because our body actually has regular proportions. I feel sad. Maybe this is grown-up Kai. But I did just sell all those parts, so I should probably replay it. But, you know, thinking about it, I'm gonna do the correct thing and just ignore the fuck out of that I ever got them. Oh, that's connecting to multiplayer. My bad. are not exactly multiplayer, but that's the new menu. I don't know anything about this, so we'll explore it in our own time. Yes, we're waiting through a loading cutscene again. Bounty Hunter mode, which is easier for getting parts, apparently. Challenger mode, which is versus and leaderboards. Excuse me. Anyway, then here's the shop, where we can do shoppy things. I really hope this game doesn't make us wait 3 levels before we can customize our Grumpla. That would be annoying.
ショップでは
Oh my god.
パーツを手持ちの GP と
You can actually buy suits from the very beginning. This is amazing. Also, get the fuck off the screen, chick. So, regular Gundam kit, G3 kit. If you don't know, these give you all the parts to make the suit. This is basically you buying a box in the real world for the game. Ground Gundam, gun tank. We will eventually be buying this. Gun cannon, GM, GM2, or Zaku 2, Damu, Galf, Akai, Seagok, Yagen in the very beginning? Alright, we can buy a Yagen very early. Gyaradoga, might actually buy it. Victory Gundam. Hope they have the Nobel Gundam. The Jesta? This is the one that turns into the tank in Unicorn, right? Because ground troops. Oh, we can't buy them all in the very beginning. We can also buy new avatars, which I will be doing frequently. One of which being Amuro and Hiato. Or Job John. I don't remember. Except for Slegger, who else was in the blue suit? I know very off-sided characters like Ko was for a while, but then he eventually got one of these. Those guys from the ride were... Who else had him? I think Yazan? No, Yazan had a yellow one. Had one of these. These are the standard pilot suits. These are the main character / ace pilot suits. Yes, because you're supposed to remember the ones in white. That is literally the reason. And then these are the specialist ones, I think. Like Slegger had one of these. And then the women's suit, which is Sayla without as lanky proportions. They actually made her curvy in this one, not a noodle. Still in the weird ass stance though. The female Amuro suit, which I don't think any female character actually had one of those. And the Char suit. Except for it's in a better shade of pink. DLC, which I'll never buy. My Gundam Breaker 2 suit? Why not? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're not actually going to do that. Never mind. I find that cheaty, so we're not going to do it. Instead, we're going to go edit on mobile suit. I think. Yeah. No, this is stage select. Is this one editing? Let's hope this one's editing. Yeah, okay. In the last one, this wouldn't have been editing. This would have been, this one would have been editing. This would have been to do actual missions. But in this one, this is editing. So yeah, we have a GN Saber. So it was one of the 00 ones. I think it was one of the Thrones. I can't remember very much of 00. I only watched some of it. And we have G3 parts. Not, you know, GM Breaker, or GM, or normal Gundam parts. I can't talk today. I apologize. It is still very early in the morning for me. Yeah. So you can customize all your parts, you know, if you click the right button. Yep. We can get new parts with GP. Yep. Oh, it does weapon and weapon first. I like that. Melee weapon, ranged weapon, head, body, arms, legs, backpack, shield. We haven't built anything yet, so we can't really change anything. We should probably go do that. Huh. There's a filter. I'll never use that. We can set up new EX actions. Wrong button. My bad. My bad. Okay, so I want that. Then I want repair. So circle's my repair, triangle's my range, square's my melee. I like that. Keep clicking the wrong button. I do apologize. All right, I sold all my plans, so I can't get anything else. Right. Anyway, so we'll deal with that later. I want the Gerbera parts and the Sazabi shield, but nah, screw it. We don't need it. And you can customize almost everything, which I love, because they don't gate it behind, you know, levels like they did in the last one, because I couldn't figure out how to run sandpaper over my mobile suit before, you know, building like 30 of them. It's really difficult, I swear. They have a bunch of custom colors now. Red with gloss, standard red, more cherry red, I guess. Metal red, or metallic red. Pink, shiny pink. More metallic pink. Yeah, it's mostly that system through most of them. There's forest camo, arctic camo, urban camo, that weird digital camo that I never understood, stripes, plaid, tiger, blue or white polka dot, 7-Eleven, Japanese 7-Eleven. And then blue. I don't understand. But yeah, we can make a pure gold mobile suit if we wanted in the very beginning for no good reason. We're not going to. I'm actually going to go default, but... Oh, wait, never mind. That's not default. I misloaded that. Oh, well. It's all an experience. God damn it. Let's go with this one, just because Traffic Cone GM will return eventually. I think it would be funny. But yeah, so you can customize all your units, not including your weapons. You can customize your weapons, which I do think you can change the blade color now. The other one you couldn't. My bad. Wrong button. Yep. They give you RGB values, which is really nice. Saturation now. Yeah, I'll customize all that off screen just because. Yeah, there's stickers and stuff. I don't know if they make you pay for each one individually like they used to, but they did do that for a while. Yeah, tons and tons of stickers that you could customize yourself. Yeah, I could stick a Gelf sticker on a GM. That's pretty badass. It's also a good way to figure out what suits are in the game. Like the Sazabi, the Unicorn. I don't even know. 96 is the new Gundam, isn't it? Shidaju. Crossbone. The first Crossbone. Yeah. But yeah, they have tons of stickers from everything. Including some special ones like YMS 15, which would been... Yeah, I think that's the Gaian. That guy. Yeah, Faz is the full armored Zeta Gundams in this game. It's pretty badass. But yeah, you could change your weapon color now. Change the visor color on the head, which you couldn't do that in the first game. It's pretty badass. But yeah, you could change all the parts individually. They all have little pits. You could change every little bit of your mobile suit. They actually added more in than the last game, which is really surprising. I'll customize this off screen so you guys don't have to sit around for, 30 minutes while I wait through this trying to figure it out. There's photograph mode, which I can never figure out. Like, why is this in the game? I guess it's just to look cool and to show off to other people. But yeah, I'm not that kind of person, so I'll probably never use it. And... oh, I think that's the exit menu. I think. Or... yeah, that's the exit menu. Okay. Anyway, folks, that was the first episode of Gundam Breaker. If you liked it, you should like it. Yes, like the video, damn it, so I can record more. So that's how that works. Also, what does this one do? Well, alright then. I don't know what that did, but that was kind of cool. So now we can see our Gundam's face. Isn't it pretty? Also, we could get the Barbatos. I have a card, I think I said it earlier, but I have a card for that in Zeta. I won't actually use them because I find that cheaty, but we'll get them eventually. It's because I pre-ordered it, basically. Yeah, anyway, folks, that was Gundam Breaker. If you liked it, you should like it. Even if you don't, more videos will be coming out later. I just have to work, so I can't really record more. But I will record like 4 or 5 episodes tonight if I get the chance. Just because I don't want anyone spoiling it. Anyway, good night, folks.